Hi guys, I'm Simone from Botran, and this is Bart's Academy. I'm Simone Mina, or like some of my friends call me El Pirata. I'm the European brand ambassador of Botran, and I'm also the bar manager and creative director of CH 1887, that is the cocktail bar of the restaurant Kekino since 1887, that is run by my family since 133 years. Botran is an aged rum that comes from Guatemala, created by the Botran family. The family was originally from Spain, and then the older of the brother Botrans moved to Guatemala to then get together the family and start their work in the production of rum. The most important things to understand in the Botran production is the raw material, because this is the base of the complexity and deepness of this rum. We use a specific raw material for our rum. Just the 3% of the rum worldwide are produced with this raw material. It's the so-called sugarcane honey, the miel virgen. This is the reduction of the juice of the first pressure of the sugarcane juice that is then fermented, distilled, and aged. This allows us to have a more complex and full-body final result. I think I can synthesize this question in just one episode. That is, in the same time, fun and memorable with my relationship with the brand, and is also linked with this silly jacket. Some years ago, I had to go in a really huge rum event, in a rum show in Paris. And few days before my trip, I bought this jacket for the party of a friend of mine, but because of problem with the shipping, I didn't have the chance to wear it. So I choose. I don't even know why to bring it with me. When I arrived in Paris, I was not exactly sure if was the case to use it or not. But in the end, the first time of the show, I bring it with me in the stand. You know, when there is this such huge event for anyone that works for a brand, is always a little bit difficult to get in touch with the crowd, because it is so many person. There is so many person, and it's not exactly easy to get in touch with everyone. But in a moment, because I had this jacket, when I arrived inside of the show, it was like having a big colored light always put on me. And this was also a great weapon for me, because any person that was passing by the stand, if it wasn't there because of the rum, it wasn't getting in touch with the stand because of the guys with the silly jacket. So because of this, nowadays I also the guys with the silly jacket in any bar show I go. But this also learned me one thing, that in this world it's not just important how much you are skilled, how much is your knowledge, but it's also really important the attitude, the way you get in touch with the people. You have to share something with them. And most important things, rum is something about friendship, fun. It's like a hug. You have to keep it smiling. So I get in touch with Botran in 2015 because I participate to a competition, the Botran's Rookie Cups, that was held in 2015, first in Italy. When I started all the competition, I was not exactly in the competition mood. You know, it was the first time for me, and you know, I take that like 2 days of paid vacations in a beautiful island near Rome. But in the end, when I arrived at the competition, in the end I won. And so I became the national champion of the Rookie Cup, and so I was brought to Madrid to compete for the European finals. And after this, all the European finalists was brought to Guatemala to visit the distillery and the country in general, the region in which Botran is produced. This was physically the first time that I get in touch so deep with the brand. I mean, I was already knowing Botran. It was a brand that I used to like, but when you enter deeply in the production process, and you know exactly physically the person that is producing this product is something different. From that moment, I caused the brand start to like the way that I was working on. I became first the Italian ambassadors with in charge also for the international event. And then the European brand ambassadors, like I am nowadays. Sure, I would give you the recipe of my personal signature twist on a daiquiri with our fantastic Botran Reserva Blanca. It's a twist that I create especially for a concept on mixology based on the stimulations of hormones to change the perception of the taste of the customers without changing too much the profile and the ingredients of a drink. This cocktail was launched. I had the chance to present it during the celebration of the 50 Best Bar in 2018, and it's called Trichini. Basically is a daiquiri. It didn't change too much from the classical daiquiri. Simply, we don't use sugar to make this daiquiri. We use a blend of 3 different liquors: Blue de Curaçao, Crème de Menthe Blanc, and an anise liquor, like anisette, for example. Why? Because the menthol and the anisole that is present in the liquor of mint and anise will stimulate, chemically speaking, in my mouth, the perception of coolness. It's like when you wash your teeth. After that, if you drink some room temperature water, you perceive it like if it's cold, if it's not. This is exactly the same effect that these 2 liquors got on the drink. And the Blue Curaçao also help us because gives to the drink a color that for our brain is linked to anything that is super cold, like ice. So basically it's 6 centiliters of Botran Reserva Blanca, 2 centiliters of fresh lime juice, and 1.5 centiliters of this mix of liquors that I call Trichini, that is basically one part of each liquors. You shake it, double stir in a chilled cuphead, and you just enjoy it.